Welcome to the Friends and Rivals podcast.
Billy, say something witty. Where'd Billy go?
Let's talk Devils and Islanders, let's talk Penguins and Rangers, but let's not talk about Flyers, cause they're a bunch of fucks, which no one can deny.
Don't try it till you've had it. This is episode 87 of the Friends and Rivals podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Tom Harkness. Joining me each week are
Steven Wojtowicz.
87 like Sidney Crosby. It's Bill Fougere.
Nick Larita.
It's definitely not 87 for Sidney
Not
Crosby.
Sidney Crosby.
Sorry. It's just not, Bill.
He's
Sorry.
the Antichrist.
Best episode ever.
It very well may be. Not because it's episode 87, but because of this gem.
Ladies and
William
gentlemen,
Thomas
the
Fougere.
world premiere.
What the fuck is the name of this thing? Is this the hockey team? That's what you
It's
came
the
up
hockey team
with?
song.
Hey,
It's the hockey team song.
The hockey team
Yeah.
song? All right. Maybe
And
we'll
I just
put
want,
up
can I just say first before we start, just that my vision when I wrote this awesome masterpiece was, I kind of had in mind the Animaniacs Capitals song, which is so educational for children. And so I wanted to go team by team and give something, that kids can rally around. And I mean, when I think of lyrics like Tortorella is a cunt, I could just see kids, repeating that and using that as like an anthem. And I'm so proud of it. Okay, without further ado, go for it.
It's going to replace the national anthem before sporting events, always, because everybody wants to sing the word cunt. Without further ado,
Anaheim Ducks named after a movie, 07 Cup and Zegras is groovy, Arizona Coyotes play in a rec rink, boy do they stink, but Kelly's a cutie. Boston Bruins fans are assholes, Marchand is dickless, original 6, Buffalo Sabres cupless forever, trade all their stars and top draft picks. Calgary Flames fundamentally sound, Cup in 89 and Fleury is a drunk clown. Carolina Hurricanes, bunch of jerks, used to be the Whalers, 06 winners. Chicago Blackhawks, dynasty in 2010s, rate their players to no end. Colorado Avalanche, reigning champs, strong chance in 23 to defend. Columbus Blue Jackets got Johnny Hockey, free agent dope that hates his family. Dallas Stars left Minnesota, used to be the North Stars, now fill the South Quota. Detroit Red Wings woo the Zeros, Eiserman list from Shanny Heroes. Edmonton Oilers, Gretzky Coffee, legends galore, Messier, McDavid, Curry. Florida Panthers, take us seriously, team can't win once the playoffs begin. LA Kings won 2 Lord Stanleys, bringing the Devils and Rangers to their knees. Minnesota Wild have Kirill Kaprizov, still pay Suter and Parise to fuck off. Montreal Canadiens have the most titles since 93, pretty much idle. Nashville Predators play across the street from the Country Music Hall of Fame, what a treat. New Jersey Devils legend Marty Brodeur dumped his wife to marry her sister. New York Islanders, 80s dynasty, Pop Ventradier, Smith and Bossy. New York Rangers won in 94, Leach and Richter and a bunch of Oilers. Ottawa Senators, 90s expansion, deceased Stone Melnick was a moron. Philadelphia Flyers, fuck the Flyers. Tortorella is a cunt, fuck the Flyers. Pittsburgh Penguins 5 times please and got Mario in 84 by throwing their season. San Jose Sharks Bay City pride, always bridesmaids, never the bride. Seattle Kraken, the newest team. A troll is their mascot instead of something new. St. Louis Blues, Midwest crew, 2019 champs beat the Bruins. Tampa Bay Lightning won back-to-back in 20 and 21, exploiting the cap. Toronto Maple Leafs of age adults never saw them advance out of round one. Vancouver Canucks, 70s puke shirts, another team that has no playoff fun. Vegas Golden Knights, 18 expansion, advanced to the finals and lost to Ovechkin. Washington Capitals, aforementioned Ovechkin, chasing down Gretzky's goal-scoring record. Winnipeg Jets came from Atlanta, but before there were also the Winnipeg Jets, who ended up being the Arizona Coyotes. They had Teemu Selanne, who was widely regarded as the greatest rookie in NHL history, scoring 76 goals and 56 assists for 132 points as a rookie. That's the end of my NHL song. I'm a prog rock fan, so I don't care that it's too long. If you need a hockey lesson, hit rewind and have another listen.
I'm going to hit rewind and have another listen. for sure.
Wow.
Bravo, my
Way to
friend.
go, buddy.
Now, for
That's
those of you who don't
fantastic.
know, Bill, not a fan of Billy Joel at all. But I got a "We Didn't Start the Fire" vibe.
I did kind of get the same kind of melody going there.
It's a good
Yeah,
point.
I can see that for sure. I didn't think about that, but I can absolutely hear that for sure.
For those of you that want to play that at home, it's in the key of D.
You're gonna go on guitar tabs and do all the guitar tabs. You're gonna do that.
I should do that. Yeah, I should do that.
Really should do that. So that way everybody at home can play the hockey theme song.
You
Or
know
hockey
what we got to
theme
do,
song.
and this is just some behind the scenes. I'm gonna peel back the curtain and show you how the marketing mind works.
Oh, stand
We're gonna
back.
have to do a lyric video for that song and put it on YouTube.
You can do that.
Of course you can.
We're gonna need all the team rights, I think.
We're not gonna sell it. We won't monetize that video.
No, but even if we do,
No, I don't
really?
think you. I don't think you.
You can't use the team names.
No.
I suck.
That's. Do you know what a trademark is?
Why do they make it so? Jesus, it's like why?
Oh, my Bowl song never got off the ground.
Why?
Ball song?
Nobody can listen to it because you can't say. It's just like there's no lyrics. It's just everything's got to be bleeped out.
Everything's beat. I think we should play on the air anyway.
I'll
Maybe
write
I
that.
forget-
I'll
We're
write
on
that.
Super time.
Maybe as we get closer to the Super Bowl, we'll do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
We'll see that when the Super Bowl comes around.
do you know what NFL team is closer to the Super Bowl now? That's right, the New York Giants, baby. Woo-hoo!
They're in second place, right?
New York Giants. Yes, they are in second place.
They're
Thank
not
you.
even
Thank you for
better than
pointing
the
that out, Bill.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Well, they haven't played the Philadelphia Eagles yet. That's coming in. Jesus, that's like 2 months away before we even get to the Eagles game. But I had the opportunity to be at the Jacksonville Jaguar New York Giant game on Sunday, and I had a blast. I got very sunburned, but I had a blast. Had a blast.
Were you wearing a hat by chance?
I was not wearing a hat because the seats that we purchased were on the upper level on the Jaguar side, which should be in the shade. Until the seat ferry came and got me and put me on the opposite side of the stadium, 4 rows from the field. And that's when I got the sunburn in the second half.
You should have bought a Jaguars hat.
No, that was never going to happen, Bill. But do you know what the fuck? So the Jacksonville Jaguars have a mascot. His name is Jackson. You know what this fucking crazy fucker does before the game? He goes to the top of the stadium. I'm not just talking like the last row of seats. He goes up the light post all the way to the top of the light post and jumps the fuck off.
Up where Lady Gaga was?
What's he
Listen,
land? Was he-
he's strapped in. He's like in the zip line, but he like does a flip in midair. Are you kidding
Wow.
me? You gotta have some balls to do that, especially in
Oh.
the Jaguars mascot costume.
I mean, he's a Florida man, right? So he's got to do some crazy shit, right?
I would only imagine he's Florida man.
He's
Yes.
already psycho.
It's ingrained.
So, but tough
Nope.
break for the Jets though.
Well, I mean,
Well-
they won the game.
Right, but in doing so, they lost what, two of their most important offensive weapons.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
it's
now
not
they-
great.
They traded for one of the Jaguar star running backs,
Yeah,
James Robinson.
who might fill some of the void.
He's a good
and-
running back.
And I mean, it is a huge loss. I loved watching Brees Hall play, like outstanding. He's going to be the future of the organization, definitely. On and off the field, I feel like he's going to be a good role model for the kids of New York and New Jersey. But these things happen, right? He's going to do his rehab. He'll come back next year, probably halfway through the season, stronger than ever.
well, he was a what, number one choice for the Calder this year.
Well,
Yep.
I mean, that's an NHL award, so I don't think he was
Rookie of
gonna
the
get
year,
that.
whatever.
I'd still give him the NHL Calder. Yeah, he had enough good games.
All right, so we're gonna try something tonight. If it doesn't work, we're just gonna completely edit it out of the podcast.
Awesome.
Oh my god.
No, we're not. No, we can't. We can't do that because Ryan was rocking out so hard when that song was playing. I can't. We can't edit him out.
Listen,
We
he's
will-
just
we
happy to
will-
be here. All right,
Yeah.
calm down.
Like he edits the podcast anyway.
Exactly. All right, this segment is called Riddles with Ryan. And
Can't wait.
Hey!
You may
Correct.
recognize this famous voice as he opens every single podcast.
the proverbial floor is yours.
Hi.
Hi, Ryan.
What's
Hello.
up, buddy?
I just want to put it out there. When Jackson, the Jaguars mascot, jumped off, how did his helmet or
Costume,
costume helmet or whatever goes on his head stay on?
industrial strength Velcro.
It's a very astute observation. But I'm assuming some sort of clips inside.
Is this
Just
is
on
this
back
the
and
riddle?
outside. I don't
No.
think this is
Well,
the riddle.
well, you know
it
what?
shouldn't
Guess
be
what?
the riddle.
Get to your bit, pal.
The amount of times you guys are going to have to blur certain parts of this
Hey,
podcast
hey.
out is going to be big.
Tight 45, Ryan.
Get
Let's
to
go.
your segment. Let's go.
Here's our first one. Okay. What did the bee say when he saw a flower?
What did the bee say when he saw a flower?
Mm.
Hmm.
Hi, honey.
I was thinking something along the lines of honey too.
Hello, honey.
I can't wait to doo-doo on your
Yes.
pedals.
Uncle Billy got it.
Wow.
I did.
Yeah.
Wow. Hi,
I didn't
hi.
even mean
Hello,
to get
honey.
it.
Bill doesn't usually play the trivia game, so he doesn't know how things go. Okay, sorry.
All right, next one,
Bill,
buddy.
It's unintentional.
answer last, Bill.
So that was the easy one to kind of show us how the segment is supposed to go.
All right, we're all warmed up now.
You can go back, and I think I said this in another podcast and ask it in another one, but I think it's out of you guys' brains.
We
since it's
probably
lost,
don't
but,
remember.
I don't remember what you said yesterday. So go right ahead.
He said, geez, Dad, your head is really red, you idiot.
Were you
And
here?
what was your
Here?
name again?
Were you here? My God.
Okay. What has 4 letters, sometimes has 9, never has 5?
What has 4 letters, sometime has 9, and never has 5?
I'm out of this one because I know the answer.
Is it 9?
A kindergartner would know this.
Yikes.
Ooh.
What has
4 letters,
4 letters,
sometimes has 9,
sometimes 9,
but never 5.
never 5?
Never 5.
So,
Hello,
What I'm getting
Honey.
from this is you guys are
No,
in
I have to
kindergarten.
listen to it again.
Oh no, sorry, you guys aren't even in kindergarten yet. So this is a kindergartner riddle.
When I said keep the
Listen.
all the
Smack
trash
talk?
talk up, that's not what I had in mind. You're terrible at this.
I can't curse.
No,
Is
you're not.
it
I will get yelled at.
is it alphabet?
What?
Excuse me. You may need to go back to kindergarten or school.
Okay.
Or something like
Kid-
that.
All
what?
right.
School?
All right.
Elementary
up.
school? Is that what you're trying to say?
Okay.
You need to go back to school.
Listen, we really have to work on your smack talk.
All right. Everybody gets one more chance. But
No, we
except
get as
for-
many
nobody even
chances
had
as
a
we want. It's
chance.
not your
Except for
fucking
reading.
podcast.
Steve
You
said
don't get to
alphabet.
tell
He said
me how
alphabet.
many chances I get. I tell you.
Wow. Are you gonna fire
I
him?
cry.
This is the Angry Bot podcast tonight. Jeez.
Oh my
Jeez.
goodness.
Listen here, Brian.
You listen here, Reven.
I make the rules now.
Mm-mm. If anything, I'm the co-host.
Oh, Tom's gonna take that.
Takes after his father so much, doesn't it?
Attaboy.
Is it the word 5?
Do you guys
Is
just
it
want
a
the answer?
newspaper?
No.
No, that was
Uh,
terribly off. Maybe I
How
I
about
should
maybe you should repeat the riddle.
rephrase.
No, no.
Yeah,
maybe you should just
repeat
I
the
don't
riddle.
think that's gonna help.
What has 4 letters, sometimes has 9, never
Hold
has
on, hold on. Slower.
No. No, there's no Googling. There's no Googling.
Okay,
I'm
I
not-
just
Why
What
are
makes
your
you think-
why are your arms moving like that? Mostly your left arm.
Why do you
I
think
just
I'm-
figured it out, but at the same time, I don't know what the answer is
What?
because
Okay,
it's
so
pretty
what's
much
the
just a statement. Because you just made a statement.
Yes, the very Billy got it right. Billy got it right.
No.
Yes, he did.
No, that's not.
Billy, explain yourself. So the
What
other
has-
two can hear you.
What has 4 letters? What WHAT 4 letters?
Thank you.
Sometimes has 9. SOMET. Shit.
INES.
Okay, whatever that
He's
was.
a numbers guy.
NEVER.
It's definitely a numbers guy.
and never 5. NEVER 5 letters.
I
That's
can't.
correct. It's not a riddle. It's more of a statement.
I can't trash talk Uncle Nick since he didn't have a chance.
He just sits.
He's
Oh,
still thinking.
already.
He's still thinking.
Nor can I trash talk Uncle Billy, but I can trash talk Reven.
He's
That was
befuddled
good.
by the fact that we put this stupid segment in our podcast.
Hey, I think it's off to a good start.
Oh, I
That was
love
good,
it.
Ryan.
Well,
That's
I
good.
can't wait till next week when
There's
you're
gonna be a
grounded
next
for
week?
something.
There's gonna be a next week. Oh Christ! All right, say you got to go to bed now. Go say goodnight.
Thanks,
Excuse
Ryan.
me, it's
Thanks, buddy.
9:28.
Yes. Go to bed.
Bye.
Yeah, that's the time we're filming.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, come here. Good job. Now get the hell out of here. Yeah, love you too.
High five.
Family love.
Stupid question. Never liked riddles. I've never liked riddles.
You don't like what? You don't
I
like
hate riddles.
Oh, then
Like-
you'll love this segment all year.
Hate it.
And now that I know that,
Should
this
have
is,
Randy
Can we bring
Travis
back the
III.
top 5 list?
no. I think we're
Riddles.
gonna. Bill, I think it's a great idea. We're gonna alternate between Ryan and Randy Travis the Turd. doing
Oh,
the riddle
no!
segment. I love that
No.
idea. What, Billy? Genius, genius.
I've just decided
Randy
I'm
Travis the
developing
Turds.
COVID.
Top 5 riddles.
Oh man.
I
I also
have
have Ben.
Ooh,
I'll
I
Ben
like
come
that.
on, do a riddle, and then do an impression of Randy. How about that?
Oh.
All in one.
Nice.
I have long COVID. Is that what they call it? Long COVID?
That's what podcast is. Long COVID. Oh.
All right, let's update everybody on our teams and how we're doing in the standings. I am still last. We're moving on.
Excuse me. What do you mean? Update our fans on the ongoing
Yeah, I
season
ju-
long,
I just did. I'm in last place. Let's move on.
as it should be.
Nixon first.
Dick is in first, 55 points. Steve
What?
in second
Steve?
with 50 points.
Well, I'm
Bill
unbelievable.
in third with 49.
I'm nipping at the heels.
Tom, 43, nipping at the caboose.
Wow, Tom.
We even added some as a great suggestion here by Billy. Games remaining, and I have a few games in hand as well. So you guys need
Yeah.
some catch up here.
You
I
have
have
one
games
game.
in hand on Steve.
Fucking starving. We got any ketchup?
All right. So that's the update. We're doing not very different from the last week. I don't think anybody
Game in
changed
hand on me.
paces.
Relax.
Yeah, we're all in the same spot. All right.
No, Billy was in second place last week, so we're not all in the
Was he?
same spot, Nick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Hello.
Steve leapfrogged me.
He did leapfrog me. It's only by a point. And we have some, and I might get 2 points tonight. Doubles. Oh, it doesn't matter. I have fucking both the caps and the doubles. This is really fucking great. Ugh. Whose stupid idea was this?
That's
Hi.
Steve waving. For those
Yeah.
of you at home, Steve is
Hi.
smiling
Sorry, I
and
was
waving to
looking
Tom.
down. Yeah, I know. I was
Anything
looking
to bring
down.
a little turmoil into Tom's life. I didn't know you were going to pick shitty teams. If,
Didn't you get the first pick or something?
yeah, I'm just going back here. If I'm not mistaken, you drafted first overall.
I think Tom is frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was first. Not only that, he's got Colorado and Calgary up on top. Oh my God, you're right. He's froze. We could just
Yeah.
talk shit about him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big fucking redheaded, four-headed motherfucker. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
He's
Welcome
He's
back.
back, but he's in the wrong box now. on our
So,
screen.
yeah.
So sad that you.
I missed that whole thing. I'm so
Oh,
upset. I wanted to hear what you
Yeah,
said.
we were very upset to see you were froze. Trust me.
Yeah, I'm sure. You want to start
You
the whole
and
segment?
your-
You want to
you
start
and
the segment again?
Fucking internet.
Nope.
All right. I did the whole.
Oh
Oh,
no, I
he's
think he
gone
froze
again.
again.
He's gone again.
Oh boy.
got
Oh, look at
shitty
you, you
internet.
fucking Han
Tom's got
Solo
shitty internet.
motherfucker.
Fucking moron.
Just frozen there.
Oh, he judges my internet all day, every day.
Oh,
And he
Luke's not
probably
going to
should
come and
have.
save you,
Awesome.
frozen boy.
That-
You were going to
did-
be dinner for Jabba the Hutt.
Did Ian hit his neighborhood like 3 weeks later or something? What's going
It's
on?
delayed reaction.
Mm.
It's always something. down
Speaking of shitty team,
there. There
Oh,
Oh,
he was
boy.
back for a half a second.
we
So
go.
who got-
Wow.
Oh,
Who's getting new internet?
Wow.
Tom,
Can I send you my
baby.
old Can I send you my old Verizon router, please?
I'm back, baby.
Did
Well,
you cut the
look-
line, the cable line on your lawn?
The internet provider in order of shittiness goes from Cablevision to, it should be Spectrum, but Verizon's second, and then Spectrum. Spectrum should be really higher on this list, but apparently it's not. Nick, who do you have for a provider?
Yeah, what's Nick's secret? He never drops.
AT&T. We got gigabit down here.
AT&T. Mm.
Yeah. We just don't have like a monopoly on Comcast, so it's like they have to actually do work out here and lower the prices because there's multiple companies that offer fiber. So also fuck Comcast because I fucking hate Comcast.
Fuck Comcast. I
Well,
would
nobody has
never.
Comcast.
They're
I
filled
would
with
never.
white people, and they're like the Flyers. Fuck the Flyers.
Yeah, fuck the.
What do you
Oh,
have, Steve?
Tom, for God's sakes.
Verizon.
Oh, that's right. You guys. got
Why is
Verizon.
it?
Yeah.
Why is it also always when his head is down?
I think his head's always down.
Flyers, fuck Comcast, fuck them all. Am I back?
There,
I think his-
you are gonna have so much fun listening back to this podcast.
This is
It is,
fucking
it is
great.
abysmal tonight. Go fuck yourself, Spectrum. God damn it. All right, well, let me get my segment over quickly. So speaking of shitty teams, let's talk about the New York Rangers for the past 2 games. All right, so it hasn't been really full 2 games. It's been the last 4 periods have been absolute dog shit.
Are you?
Oh,
Are you
he's really
serious?
depressing.
I'm also going to say that at some point during his frozen status, he did the "Let's take a ride on the metro."
I did.
Yeah.
Am I still-
Brought to you by Nestle.
I
Hello, boys and girls. Do you hate the taste of regular milk and need energy? Try Nestle Quick. 1 sip and you can feel the energy in your muscles. Nestle Quick, now available in chocolate and strawberry.
They say the real men drink pink. then I'm a real man for sure. But if you like the brown, I still love you for who you are. Because it's time for acceptance of everyone, all preference. We're all quick on the inside anyway. Nestle Quick, it does the trick.
I 100% did that.
We wouldn't know.
Well, I know because I did it. God damn it. I don't even know where the fuck I am anymore. Third period of San Jose Sharks game.
2 games. Oh, there he goes again.
Motherfucker. This is pretty brutal.
All right, until I figure this out, one of you fuckers go. Steve, Devils, did they suck as much as the Rangers?
No, they absolutely didn't. What a difference a week makes. 3-0 this past week, not including tonight's drubbing at the hands of the Washington Capitals. It's currently 6-3. They had cut it to 5-3, but just gave up a 2-on-1. But I think the real big difference here is Palat lining up with Bratt and Hischier this week. That line was unstoppable against the Ducks, really unstoppable against the Islanders, and looked very good against San Jose. I'm sure Nick is going to cover that Islanders game a little bit, a 4-1 victory by the Devils. Barzell had glowing endorsement of the Devils, talking about how fast and hard to play against they were. There were similar comments made by the San Jose goalie after that game. So I guess that's going to be the identity of the team, just a fast attacking team. Maybe not so much with the defense, and keep the puck out of the offensive zone. San Jose only had 22 shots or 27 shots on the 23 shots on the game, something like that. Enough for Blackwood to only see 14 through the first 2 periods and help him earn NHL third star of the week. And that's great. I mean, we needed NHL competent goaltending. That's what we said gets this team, on the right track, and that's what we're seeing. So Washington tonight, Detroit tomorrow, quick turnaround. They got to travel out to Detroit, and then Colorado home Friday and Columbus home Sunday. So some good tests this week with Colorado and Columbus. And it'll be interesting to see how they handle the back-to-backs with travel tomorrow against Detroit.
Yeah, both goalies going tonight. Blackwood I'm assuming
Blackwood did get pulled, yeah.
Are you surprised I didn't start Vanacek tonight against this whole team?
No, not at all. Not coming off the 3 games that Blackwood had and just being named NHL third star of the week. I'm not surprised at all.
Right, you want your number 1 goalie going against a better team in the Caps than Red Wings, I guess.
And they kept going with this 11 forward and 7 defenseman lineup as well, which they've been going up with the last 2 games. So I guess he figured, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Nice. Billy, you guys started your West Coast swing?
Yes, Penguins are in Edmonton tonight, and it's tied at 3 currently. They were up 3-1, but then Edmonton, McDavid went down, had to get helped off the ice. He did return to the game, and since then,
who's he, a goalie for the Rangers?
What?
What's he, a goalie for the Rangers, going down in a heap and then all of a sudden showing back up in the game?
That's I guess he's resilient that way.
It's a good one.
So we'll see how that game goes. It's always a tough place for the Penguins. It's like the Penguins facing like a younger version of themselves, and it's they usually have Edmonton run around on them. So see where this goes. But a really good week for the Penguins. 4-0-1 so far. They're scoring 6 goals in just about all of their games. So in 4 of their 5 games, they scored 6 goals. The other one was the overtime loss to Montreal, where they scored 2. So that was the most goals scored by an NHL team in their first 5 games in 29 years. That's the stat that I heard, although the person who said the stat didn't tell me what team was the last one. So I have no idea who who that was before. But everything's good when you're scoring 6 goals a game.
Is this an early trivia with Bill segment? Can we start guessing?
Oh, well, you can guess, but I don't know the answer. So
Okay.
I don't know how that's going to work. I'm going to have to look that up. You have to look at who got off to a hot start 29 years ago. So on the injury news, the Penguins are missing Jay Gensel, who was first hit high by Brandon Lemieux, and then got hit in the head with a slap shot. So since he was still playing when he got hit in the head with a slap shot, presumably the slap shot is what has him out. But they did note that he took a high hit that really should have been called on Lemieux. And I don't know how Lemieux gets away with anything anyway, because everybody's always looking at him and expecting something dirty from him, and it was dirty. But the slap shot hit Gensel in the ear. He doesn't use that protective ear covering, so it was a pretty good bloody mess, and he had to get stitched up, and so he has not played since then. With Teddy Bluger also out since the start of the season, they also went with like an 11 forward, 7 defenseman approach for a couple of games since they're up against the cap. But they did option Bluger to the IR today and called up a couple of forwards. Derek Caligula is making his debut for the Penguins tonight. I haven't really seen him play much though, but he's on the roster and in the lineup. In Gensel's absence, Danton Heinen popped up to the first line the other night against the Columbus Blue Jackets and scored a couple of goals. So that was a good job by Heinen stepping up into that first line. And other than that, Kapanen's been hot. Kapanen's been a point per game guy so far this season, and looks really comfortable in that third line lineup. The second power play unit's going well. And pretty much, the only kind of complaint that I can make, and there's not many right now when you get off to this kind of hot start, but they had a really rough start to the game against the Kings and against Columbus. They were getting completely outplayed in those games early on in the first period for like maybe the first half of the first period. Outshot, too much speed, outworked, and against Columbus especially, they were the first 11 shots on goal went to the Blue Jackets, including the first goal. But in both cases, they obviously came back, and when you can put up a 6 spot, you're going to do pretty good. And now they're down against the Oilers, who are just really making them look bad at this point. But almost the end of the second period, they're down 4-3. So we'll see how this one goes. But outside of what's going on right now, very good start for the Penguins. Very good week.
Well, you got a 2 tough back-to-backs, right? You got Edmonton, and then a very fundamentally sound team in Calgary tomorrow night. And then on Friday, Saturday, you got Vancouver and Seattle. So, tough back-to-backs on the road, traveling all the way out to the.
You guys have to beat Calgary tomorrow. That's one of Tom's teams.
Oh, no.
I hope so.
They're not going to beat Calgary. We're good. Well, I hope they don't. How about that? Nick, how's the Icelanders?
Not great for this past week. Started off well. Had a 5-2 win against San Jose. Alva Wahlstrom had a couple goals, and things were looking real nice. I thought the team was looking real good at this point. And then we ran into the Devils, who thoroughly trashed the Isles. Gave them no space to do anything. Basically, the speed of the Devils was absolutely killer. If that's any kind of indication as to what the team, the Devils have as like potential and where they could be, they're going to be extremely difficult to play against, and that'd be for anybody. They really looked a lot like Colorado has in the last couple of years in that game. I mean, I don't know if that's going to be the same game that they're going to play every night, but they had everything that game. They looked great. So the Isles couldn't do anything about that. They don't match up well in against those type of teams. And if the only way they can really beat them, if a team that's much faster than them and can put that much pressure on them, is to really play really solid defensively and get goals when they get the opportunities. And with the new system that they've kind of put in place, not very different in Lambert's system than Tross's, but it's clear that that's I guess they've been starting to make adjustments as that game went on and after that the last two games, and it's been a little I think difficult for them to kind of make those adjustments and get back into the swing of things. Team looked really good, like I said in the first week, but they then lost to back-to-back games in Tampa and Florida. Both games were close, but they had some bad puck luck in the Tampa game. First two goals were basically Sorokin lost side of the puck, didn't even see it. And both goals, one got behind him on a hit post, and he didn't completely lost the puck, vision on it. And so two of those goals. Another goal went off of Dobson. A shot went off Dobson's face or neck. He went down, and guy got in front, was all alone and scored on Sorokin. So it was a few different goals in that game that just kind of like got away from them. They still kept it close, but they lost. It was 5-3 that game, if I remember correctly. And then was it 5-4?
No, it was 5-3.
It was 5-3, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And then the Panther game, they did not play as well. And this has been just one of those games where Panthers were really good. And the second time I played them, second time we lost by a goal, and couldn't really get into that. I guess get a lead. They had this. The Panthers scored within the first minute of the game. Isles immediately were down. They tied it up. No, they didn't tie it up the whole game. Actually, they were down the whole game. They got within one twice, and then they just couldn't capitalize. But yeah, all the doomers are out right now. So Isles side of the fence right now, everyone's like, same problems last year. Nothing's changed. Lou didn't do anything. Blah blah. And in fairness, there's a lot of truth to that. They didn't do a lot. They only added Romanov and promoted Salo on defense, and there's nothing that's happened on the wings. Nothing happened there at all. The goaltending was fine, and defense needs some help. But this is the group we need to score goals with, and that's not happening in the last this week. And the next week is the Rangers. This week, I should say, coming up. Rangers, Carolina, and then Colorado. That's a lot of fucking problems.
Those are three solid opponents.
Colorado in Colorado. So that's going to be a fun week. So if there's any week that the Isles can bounce back, it's going to be now. But I did look at one thing, and Trotz was basically 500 with the team going to early in December. So there is some hope there that, like, hey man, maybe they'll get back to the first couple of games in the season when they look really solid and we're passing well and shooting when they should. But that's been and that's been a thing for Barzal, is he's got to shoot when he's supposed to, and they've been working on that with him and others. And if he wants to be that kind of $9 million guy, he's got to score goals. He's got to take those shots when he's got them. Team's got to be making smart decisions, not letting giving the puck away in their own zone. They've been rotating guys. The one thing I wanted to bring up was it was kind of shitty, but you know what? This is one of those things that the Isles management lost sight of. So Josh Bailey's 1,000th game as an Islander in career was to be on Wednesday against the Rangers, but they scratched him 2 games ago against Tampa, and so that changed when his 1,000th game is going to be, which of course was a big problem for a lot of people because they're flying in from different places to see the game, as it's a lot of people. He's
like
a
his
fan
family.
favorite. Not just him.
Oh,
fans.
Okay.
Fans. So it's been a bunch of people having the same thing. Like, what the fuck? I planned around this game. It's a Wednesday game. It's not like this isn't a weekend game. So it's
Right.
like if you're coming in, it's kind of like a big deal. Now you get people having to change plans because now his 1,000th game is not going to be on Wednesday against the Rangers, which would have been a really cool moment. But so that was really short-sighted by Lambert to bench the guy that is about to hit this big milestone at home against the rival. It would have made a lot of sense. But that's one of those things that they really did to be paid attention to.
Is the next game the Colorado game?
The next game is at Carolina.
So he's
Yeah,
not
it's at
going to do it
Carolina.
at home.
Nope.
Yeah, he's gonna do it here when I'm not here. When I'm
That sounds about right.
Tara goes, I'm sorry I sent you away when your team's here, and I'm like, it fucking happens every time. You get it
Oh
too.
man.
And it would've
Dude,
been
I
great to
have
go
that.
see it.
I have that same exact fucking problem. Like the Rangers are in Tampa the week I'm in New Jersey
Yeah.
between Christmas and New Year's. Like they had a home and home on was it New Year's Eve and New Year's Day last year. I'm like, are you kidding me? So they can't get the schedule right, and I'm with you. But that really sucks about Josh Bailey.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That is. I mean, it's against the Rangers too. It's not like it's against fucking like the Colorado Avalanche or the fucking Arizona Coyotes.
That's
But his
why it was
1000th
such
game
a
would have
fucked
been
up
against the
thing.
Rangers, against your
Yeah.
fucking. I don't know. That's pretty short sighted.
Yeah.
But also, it proves the Islanders are not looking at that type of thing. They're looking at just wins. But Josh Bailey, really, of all people?
Yeah, you got to do right by your player, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I was trying to play devil's advocate there, but I just couldn't.
No.
That's really fucked up. All right, we're gonna try this Ranger fucking bit again. Hopefully my internet doesn't crap out. But all the good vibes that we had last week coming into going to do the podcast with solid wins, going up to Minnesota and Winnipeg, splitting those games, and the opening game versus Tampa and the Anaheim game, you had really good energy. And some of that energy was still going in the first and second periods of the game against San Jose. They were tied at 2, 21-9 shot advantage for the Rangers. And then in the third period, they just shit the bed. 16-2 shot advantage by the Sharks in the third period. And the Rangers didn't even touch the puck in overtime. In that 3-2 overtime loss to the San Jose Sharks, where Daniil Tarasov first NHL win as a goaltender.
You guys
Shocking.
love playing goalies.
Shocking.
For
Fucking
the first time.
shocking. And hey, but on a serious note, congratulations to David Quinn on his first win as head coach of the San Jose Sharks. David Quinn was a real big part of getting the Rangers back to where they are today. He's a big reason why.
Do you think David Quinn before the game said to his players, steak dinner's on me tonight if we win?
Yeah, there's definitely something to that.
Right? He had to do something for them.
I mean, listen, you're a guy that comes over from another team like Palat. His first game against Tampa in Tampa, boy, win one for me, boys.
But do you think it's bigger for a coach? But do you think it's bigger for a coach in that situation where he got shown the door right as they were starting to?
I don't know. I always thought it was bigger for the players than the coach, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I'm not just saying that to be a dick to you. We have plenty of time for that. But honestly, it's more typically the players I think about that. 0 for 5 on the power play, 42% on draws, and it was and it just carried over to the Columbus game. They were great at the face-off dot, winning 66% of the draws, and they had the shot advantage. But they couldn't score. They could not score. And Halak, man, 1.5 for your backup goaltender. He better be pretty good. And Halak has just not been good. In either game. The game in Winnipeg, there was a couple of goals where I'm sure he wanted back, and same thing in Columbus. But Halak was not the reason why the Rangers lost the game to Columbus. You lose Philip Hedl in the first shift of the game. They're calling it an upper body. He's going to miss at least a week, so you got to figure it's a concussion. And you're just going to see how valuable Philip Hedl is to the New York Rangers as a third line center. The only kind of Ranger that showed up and scored and accumulated points in these games was Artemi Panarin, who's off to a tremendous start. Everybody else has gone cold. All right, it's been 2 games. And you got a really, really big tester the next 2 nights. So I highly suggest you bring your fucking A game to these 2 games coming up. Okay. You got a home against, not a home and home. You got a home tomorrow night against Colorado. And then Wednesday, you're on the island. Bring your fucking A game. And, what did the Rangers do in the first week of the season? They were speed. They were fast. The teams couldn't contain them. It was just like what Nick was saying about the Islanders or about the Devils. That was the Rangers, and the Rangers need to get back to doing that. And if they do that, they're going to be fine. But I I kind of got the sense last week they were playing down. And I don't want to say down to their opponent because we don't know what these teams are yet. But it seems like they play down to their opponent or up to their opponent. But they need to start playing their game better. They need to start playing that speed, scoring on the power play, and just relying on your goaltender a little bit to make a few saves. And they've really gotten away with that. And I got to tell you, who's been bad this year that I've never said it? Adam Fox. Adam Fox has been bad this season. By any other standards, for a normal NHL defenseman, he would be just fine. He's a +1 on the season. He's got a goal and 5 assists. But for Adam Fox, Norris Trophy winner, and you're getting paid all that money, you better bring it every single game. No defensive turnovers right in front of your goaltender or at the blue line to come back. Look, none of that shit kind of bit him in the ass. And then but it still gave the teams the opportunity to score and put too much pressure on the Rangers, which ultimately led to momentum. Adam Fox needs to be better, and he will. And look, all these guys will be better. It's early in the season, but I think the turnaround really starts tomorrow night against Colorado. It better. Because Colorado, you can get your doors blown off really quick if you're not on your game against them, and even the Islanders for that matter. It's a rivalry game. Records don't count. None of that shit matters. But you play your game, and you bring your speed game, and you play your power play, and you have your goaltender. You're going to be just fine. But don't play down, don't play up. Just play your game. And I think that's got to be the mantra coming up. After the 2 back-to-backs with Colorado and the Islanders. The Rangers this weekend go to Dallas, a 2 p.m. start in Dallas. And then on Sunday, we got an 8 p.m. start against the Arizona Coyotes. So chock full of games. Very excited to watch this game tomorrow night against the Avalanche. ESPN game too, by the way.
And now it's time for trivia.
No. Do you read the agenda that I send?
Oh, no,
all?
I don't.
God damn it.
Well, you didn't start saying anything. I wasn't
Well,
sure if
I
we
just
scrapped
remembered.
that.
God damn it.
You don't read the fucking agenda.
Did you guys? Yeah, so they announced the reverse retros. I think we started talking a little bit about it. They teased them last Monday when we were doing this.
Right.
But they released them. What do you think? What did your teams do? I thought the Rangers were okay. It was the same one that they did last year. They just made different colors. Good job, guys. Well done.
The Penguins Robo jersey is the Robo Penguin, they call it, is not popular in Pittsburgh. I like it. I didn't think they did a bad job with it.
90s, late 90s.
That was not bad.
Penguins.
I
Good
like
jersey.
that one, honestly. I like that
Yeah.
logo. Miles did finally did this, the fisherman. I don't like that they did the darker blue with it. I think they should have just went with it and gone with the brighter colors. Like, why not? It's like, the early 90s, throwback anyway. So it feels like a weird compromise, but hey, it is what it is.
And that brings us to New Jersey.
Colorado, right?
I mean,
At least you're not the Flyers.
they're the only it's Colorado. They took the theme off of Colorado, right? The Colorado Rockies.
Technically, no, they took it off of the Kansas City.
But so did the Avalanche. Well, they were the
So did
same
the
colors.
Avalanche,
They were all the
exactly.
same
I
I
colors.
was gonna say the biggest winner here is the fucking Colorado Rockies.
Yeah, same colors. Whatever. It is whatever. I don't like blue on a Devils jersey at all. And I wouldn't buy one. I wasn't going to buy one anyway. I haven't bought a jersey since Stevie Sullivan. So it is what it is.
You're not gonna get a Hughes jersey? Come on.
I
He doesn't
probably
wanna
won't.
jinx
I
him.
don't.
That's why I wanted to get one. I'm only kidding. Who's is the Flyers with the pants? Is that? I mean, I know that's not the top, not the.
That's
sweater,
only
but
for
the fucking
warm-ups, though.
pants?
They're only wearing it for warm-ups.
Ah, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, atrocious that would have been. Look, I'm everybody liked the Sharks one. I'm really not very
No.
fond of the Sharks one at all. I think it's really disgusting. And the Kings one with the crown, I love. Everything else is well, okay. The Florida, the Panthers one, that's really
Florida's
cool. The
cool.
palm tree, I like
The-
that one a lot.
The Ducks,
that.
who's the Seals? Was that the
Sharks.
Is that the Canucks?
Well, the Canucks has the guy.
Canuck? Oh, right. It was the Canucks with the Canuck is the loser. That's the big time loser.
You don't like that
Thanks.
one?
No,
I actually
fucking
I like the jersey. I don't
I do.
understand it.
it's
I-
stupid.
Yeah, it's
Right.
it's weird.
Well,
It's
isn't a
weird,
They
it
don't
was.
tie it back to Vancouver.
Well, isn't a Canuck a guy like
Well,
a nomad?
When did they
Yes.
ever use it?
No, they have never used
So
it. They should have
how is
brought
it
back
a
the skate.
retro jersey if they've never even used that mark ever?
They should have brought back the skate in
The
the
flying
90s.
V. No,
Yeah.
they should have gone with the V.
Yeah.
Oh, the V. Oh,
Yeah.
Those jerseys were awful.
We
Oh,
could make it
my
better. I
God.
mean, it doesn't have to be that bad, but
I know the cap's Black Eagle. It's a badass jersey.
That was
I like
that's
it a
good
lot.
one, yeah.
I was
like-
always a fan of that jersey. Maybe it has our ties to the Knights, but I
Yeah.
always liked that jersey a lot.
I like the Avalanche, not the Avalanche, the Arizona Coyotes. I love that logo of the Coyote. Obviously the Anaheim one's great. That's just like a classic
Yeah.
logo. I love doing when
They
do
should have
that.
brought back the purple. They should have made it purple though.
I
Come
know.
on.
Look,
the
that's
hell
the
you
stupid
doing?
thing to me. I agree. I agree. The Sharks one looks completely dumb. I like the Pittsburgh one. Vegas is also, they don't have any retro stuff. So it's
Right.
like,
No, they
you know,
don't.
Vegas, like even the Kraken one, I think is kind of silly because there's just I don't know what they did there. It's the same logo. They
It's
just
the
use
same
like different
logo.
color. Like why not make an actual like Kraken, like Cthulhu, like something crazy.
Right.
Like,
There's
come out
there's
there.
no
Anything.
no ingenuity at all on any of
Nothing.
it.
It was like, if you're gonna if the Canucks can put a hand drawn, person by some like
It
child.
literally looks
you
like a
know,
guy from
something else.
Minecraft. That's what it reminded
Yeah.
me of.
The Blues one looks really weird. I'm not a fan of that one, to be
No,
honest.
not at all.
I don't know. Some of them are just. It's just, why would they come up with this as like the best thing? Like you gotta think, how bad were the other ones if this was the winner? You
Well,
know?
This is clearly a brand who is like, look, we're not renewing our contract with the NHL.
Yeah.
We really don't give a shit. The people
mean,
that were going to buy them are going to buy them no matter what they are.
Yeah. Some of
I
them
think
for
the,
sure.
the lettering on the Lightning jersey is gonna look badass.
I would say that the coolest thing of any of these, that the Vegas one glows in the dark, which is pretty neat.
Why?
They don't.
They don't play in the dark.
dark.
They
No, but
introduced the teams in the dark.
It's
And
the
lights
city
going.
never sleeps, hence they glow.
I thought New York was the city that never
I mean,
sleeps.
can I mute? Can I? All right, there we go. Jesus Christ, Nick.
He just said Vegas is the city that never sleeps.
Well, I think we got
He
our opener.
grew up in this area.
I think we
Dude,
got our opener.
Do you
There
not
we go.
realize that slogan goes around to every city in the country?
Yeah,
Oh,
come on,
God.
Did you-
Dad.
It's only
I
because you
can't
grew up
wait
around
to
New York that
go
you think New York's the
to
city
the
that never
Big
sleeps.
Apple
Well,
and go up and down the strip in Las Vegas.
I
The
mean,
Big
it's the same
Apple.
thing. I don't know. They have probably a different saying. I don't know. It's the same shit. Whatever.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying.
now we can
I'm
move
with
on.
Nick, man.
We can move on now.
Thank you, Billy. I appreciate it. Fuck you, Steve. Fuck you, Bill. I mean,
Yeah, no problem.
not Bill.
You were with me a second ago. What happened?
Sorry, you guys are the same sometimes, all right?
Oh, it's the we all look the same with our hair, with
Yeah,
our
yeah,
bald
three of
heads.
you.
I get it.
Damn it. We got chop here. We got.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, now we got to speed things up. Right.
Oh, we do for Bill.
All right, now it's time for True with Bill Yuck.
Now this is the wrong Bill.
I love it. Okay, which country do most NHL players come from?
Canada. Now it's time for impressions with Nick. Go.
Fucking great.
Woo! We set a
Holy
record.
sh- You didn't even give me time to set up.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my goodness. I
Dude,
actually
we've-
I should have known. I should
All right.
I should have known.
Excuse me. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the Friends of Rollins podcast, get ready for the fastest 2 minutes of this tight 45 show. It's the 20 questions power play. Rules are simple. The group has 2 minutes to get the famous player, coach, front office, broadcaster, or any famous person associated with one of the 4 Friends of Rollins favorite teams. The group can answer the 20 questions of rapid fire while our host, Nick, likely fails horribly at answering and keeping track of all the questions asked. Answers will only come in the form of yes or no. The group will have to make a final guess once they hit 20 questions so the power play is expired. If the group is successful, they win for the week and avoid shame for unable to win at a children's game. And away we go.
Yeah.
You know, if Nick lost his notes for this segment, we'd be screwed.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Is
Is it a
this
penguin?
is this person associated with the Penguins?
No.
Devils.
Yes.
Two in a row.
I can't, Billy.
He's
You
muted.
can't hear you, Bill.
Oh, he's ruining the power play. He just let them clear the zone.
Ugh.
Someone else guess.
Is this a current player?
No.
Is this does this former player have his number retired with the Devils?
No.
Was this player on one of the 3 Stanley Cup champion teams?
No.
Did this player make his name on the Devils?
No.
Is it Brendan Shanahan?
I was thinking the
No.
same thing.
Is it Pat Verbeek?
No.
Is it Walt Podubny?
No.
Kirk Muller?
No. Might not be a player.
Is it Jacques Lemaire?
No.
Larry Robinson?
Nope.
Oh, was it the GM?
Nope.
Well, I never said that.
No, take that one back, motherfucker.
That was to Stephen Bill. That wasn't to
Take
you.
that one back. Is it Andy Green?
No.
Bernie Nichols.
No.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Is it Claude Vilgrain?
Corey Schneider.
Claude Lemieux.
No. No. All right. Final guess. Put your minds together. Figure this out. Not
The power play went out. It's not like when the time goes on the power play, it goes, okay, one last shot.
No,
Give it your best.
wherever you at, you got to shoot from there.
it's in the rules. You get one last shot at it.
We can't hear
generous.
you. We hear the music
Oh my
sometimes. You
God.
talk too fast.
All right.
So what? We get one last guess? Oh shit.
One last guess. Anything you want.
Gary Carter? Is that
Pressure of a name.
Was it the old devil mascot?
PK Subban.
No to any of the three of you.
Damn.
Although Tom was probably closer because he wasn't actually a player. It was Stan Fischler, who was a broadcaster for the Devils, Rangers, and Islanders.
Oh,
And why today?
yeah, because they're naming the fucking press box in the friggin' the bark or wherever the fuck they're playing.
USB Arena.
Yeah, that's the place.
Yeah, USB Arena. There you go.
And
There
then
you
press
go.
box after him.
Dan Fischler never wrote a
I
hockey
thought we were gonna
song,
get through the
hockey team
entire
song.
podcast without bringing that up.
Oh, we got to it. Suck it.
You
guys got
press
so-
box there. If I'm not mistaken, I've heard people say worst press box in the NHL
That's not what I said.
just because it's named after Stan Fischler.
You got so
Speaking of-
laser focused on a player.
Yeah,
You gotta ask other questions. to
Should
get- to
have
narrow it
given
down.
it. Yeah, we started going names to her. Thanks for
Uncle Ross.
diagnosing the issue with our power play there, Nick.
You got it.
Listen, we need
Anytime.
to get better. We need to practice. We need to get better. I like that. All right, let's go to this date in Steve's stomach.
Oh, that feels better.
This one's gonna bring us to the year of our Lord 2000.
You know, the sponsors are going to be so fucking pissed this week.
Why can't I get this right? Sponsored by Coke Zero Sugar. I finally got that down.
No, you didn't, because
Sure
it's
I
not
did.
Coke Zero Sugar.
What is it?
It's Coca-Cola Zero Sugar.
Coca-Cola Zero Sugar.
Right here, we're saving calories. Round here, we all look so lean. Round here, we enjoy Coke Zero, but sacrifice flavor, no. Round here, Coke Zero's the way to go.
See, I got that down.
Good job.
Yeah, you got it, buddy. All right, go to March 28th. March 28th, 2008.
March 28th was a Friday.
Ooh, Bagel Friday, baby. Come on.
100 calorie pack cupcakes
Oh, you fat fuck.
for breakfast, 2 pepperoni slices, and a can of Coca-Cola Classic for lunch because Coke Zero didn't exist yet. Twix bar as an afternoon snack, and I enjoyed an IHOP cheesesteak, French fries, and Coca-Cola for dinner. That
Food day.
very underrated cheesesteak, by the way. The cheesesteak at IHOP is very delicious.
I would agree with you 100%.
Why did you pick March 28th in the year 2008?
We've had this conversation before about changing Florida man to Ohio man. Well, here's now the second article of an Ohio man faces charges for having sex with a picnic table.
All right.
Oh.
It's,
Oh,
you
that's
know,
right.
With
mean
the
the hole in
hole for
the-
the
the
Got
middle?
the whole-
Absolutely. Art
Okay.
Prince Jr., 40 on 4 occasions between the hours of 10:30 a.m. and noon, having sex with picnic tables. And these picnic tables were in close proximity to a school. Of course they were. The first video was he was completely nude and he would use the hole from the umbrella and have
Makes sense.
sex with the table. 4 charges of public indecency were upon him. What boosts it up to a felony is that the statute states if it's likely to be viewed by a minor. So that's why. So he's in close proximity to school. He's banging picnic tables. It goes all the way up to a felony.
What was this gentleman's name?
Art Prince Jr.
Art, you're a fucking whore. 4 different picnic tables? Jesus.
Pick one.
To do arts and crafts on the picnic table.
Fucking slut.
Jeez.
So he shouldn't be allowed just for the fact that he could do it again, and the nude that was close to school, 0 tolerance, all that stuff. Hopefully the kids don't see it. So 4 times banging picnic tables.
Man,
Picnic tables.
I mean, how would you not be nervous about getting a fucking splinter?
Oh no, you want to see the guy?
Nope, I'm good.
You sure? You don't want to see a
Yep.
picture of him?
All good.
What do you think he looks like?
He probably looks like somebody we used to work with at the Mets Clubhouse.
No. Shit. Did he work at the Mets Clubhouse? No, I don't know if he worked. I don't think he did. He hung around there a lot, but I don't think he worked there.
All right, now I have to see a picture of this gentleman.
Yep, that looks like a guy that likes to put his penis into picnic tables.
Yeah.
For sure.
Maybe a little DS.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe.
Maybe.
The goatee. I don't
Yeah,
think he
yeah.
has a red enough hair, but I mean,
Oh yeah.
pretty close. Pretty close.
Wow.
Hey, he kind of looks like a really tall Brian DeBonis. My goodness.
And by tall, you mean 5'2"?
I meant 4'10. What are you talking about? 5 foot. What are you? Come on. You're silly. All right, that's gonna do it for us tonight. Don't forget to follow us at on the Twitter at friends_rivals. Our Facebook, we have a Facebook apparently, Friends and Rivals Podcast. Go on to YouTube. We have a YouTube. We have everything social media. Just Friends and Rivals. Just search it out and find it. subscribe to us, follow us, all that shit. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. We will read them on the air. I checked before we started, and there was nothing. Turn on notifications to our podcast so you never miss an episode of the Friends and Rivals podcast. Billy, say something witty. Where'd Billy go? Oh, yeah, to pick up his son. Oh, never mind. I have it. My witty comment is congrats to Phil Kessel as of tonight, NHL's Iron Man. Ugh. That was his witty comment.
That's not too witty.
Oh, he secretly loves Phil Kessel, doesn't
He does. He's envious
Why? Because of all the hot dog eating?
because he can eat hot dogs and still play in NHL games. Yeah.
All right. Well, sing us out.
How can he sing us out? He's gone.
We can still sing it. We recorded that. He's not like he does it live every
He
week.
doesn't?
No, you didn't know
Holy
that?
Shit.
Uh-oh.